See, here's the thing. You need, like, in America, you got the right to religion. I don't believe. I'm like the Amish on that Social Security number and stuff. And why would you have, if I'm being crazy or goofy or whatever, and my right to religion is, I believe that the Social Security number, you can't buy, sell, or trade without it. So I believe that I I don't want that. And you argue in the Congress about a star ID, a national star ID from one state to another. Why? Why argue about it? If you're not having the same inclinations of, I don't want this. Now, I don't have a corporate body. I don't have $1 million to pay a lawyer. I mean, the Jehovah's Witness, they don't have to, uh, they can't be taken to war or drafted to war because they have this stuff under the rights of religion. Now, under that same thing, which is why I'm like, we say the America is from the, God, has blessed us with a country, right? Well, with that, your right to religion, things like that. That's why that, but how to keep going, to keep the freaking place going. So like, okay, well, uh, and the flat tax and stuff. So now, if you stick an IRS agent, you work with cash, you stick an IRS agent, you hired a bunch of them instead of throwing everybody in prison, you know, freaking, all right, I come and I give you a percentage of my check every week, which I want to pay taxes. I like paying taxes. I think it's the right thing to do. My Lord said to do that. So, and I'm not trying to be whatever, but how can I get a job without a social security number? Which I like to work. So now I don't know if it's just my own ignorance, but I mean, look it up. So it's not being goofy or crazy or anything. That's just my belief. And I don't know. I don't think I'm the only one that believes like that. When you got what? I mean, how many people have their deals that they go through? You know, and then if you associate a large amount of money, that's like, all right, so now I can't work. I get uh, what do you call it, everybody? Because I don't want a fucking forced shot in me for COVID virus. That's done what, but I don't know the deal on that. And you would argue, okay, well, vaccines throughout this and that and this. You know what I mean? And then you could argue on the spiritual side, well, what is the reality of this and that? So I'm not trying to be, you know, weird or nothing. Then you might say, oh, well, this person, da da da. You know, for real, how can because like over here, I'm going over here to do this thing about job, but freaking, if they want a number for me to work and not gonna let me work because I don't have that number, and I'm willing to do everything they want me to do, but if I don't give them a number, they won't let me work. So now that's like part of my whole issue. You know what I mean? Not to be weird or anything. But what about you? What do you think?